Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. Today is Sunday, October 20th. We're going to be breaking down game number 6 between the Mets and the Dodgers. The Mets, they put up double-digit runs in game number 5 to force a game number 6. They've got to force a game number 7. They've got to try to win this game against the Dodgers on the road. Pitching matchup actually isn't out yet for the Dodgers. We do have a starter for the Mets. We're going to do our best to break down that game. But let's take a look at the recap graphic for Saturday night. It is just after the Tennessee-Alabama game. So this game has not started yet. We have the Yankees' first 5 miles and a half going up against the Guardians. We did get the pitching matchup right of Tanner Bybee. It was Carlos Rondon. So no Garrett Cole, but we do have Carlos on the mound. That's perfectly fine with me going up against Tanner Bybee because I just wanted to attack Tanner Bybee in this game. Gleyber Torres over 1.5 base against the Guardians, and then Tanner over the 1.5 runs going up against the Yankees. And that game is going to start in about 15-20 minutes. So here's updated leaderboard. Postseason getting kind of hammered here. 21-28 now in the postseason. We got to try to bounce back in a big way. We're going to be looking at the Mets and the Dodgers. Game number 6. Only 4 teams left in baseball, and it looks like the Yankees could wrap up the series tonight going up against the Guardians. They do have the good pitching matchup to do that. So at the end of the night on Saturday, we might have the Yankees in the World Series, and then they're going to be waiting on the winner of this series. I've tried all season long to give you guys some winners. We were 50-plus games above 500 in the regular season. Postseason hasn't been the best. Hand up on that. But I'm done trying to bet with the trends, especially in the last couple games here. I want to have some fun now. I want the Mets to win this series, and for them to do that, they've got to take 2 games in a row on the road against the Dodgers, one of the best teams in baseball. Going to be extremely hard for them to do. I'm going to take the Mets, though, on the money line because that's who I want to win this game. I'm watching this for pleasure. I'm not watching this game or breaking this thing down to win any money, and I want to be open about that. You can make your own decision on this game. I'm just going to give you my 2 cents. You can make your own decision on this game. I think the Dodgers are the clear better team. They're putting up a lot of runs per game, but something about the Mets, I don't know. I'm just drawn to them somehow, some way. They do have their ace on the mound, or one of their better pitchers on the mound in this game, Sean Manaea, who made the switch a couple months ago with his pitching movements and release, and it's really helped him out. In the postseason so far, we've seen him in 3 games. He has 3 quality starts going up against the Brewers, Phillies, and Dodgers. Going up against the Dodgers in the last game, he went 5 innings, only gave up 2 hits, but he gave up a home run, which cost him 2 earned runs. He does have a 3.50 ERA in the postseason, and the problem is that this Dodgers team, they are just loaded everywhere you look. They're going to score a lot of runs in this game, most likely. They're most likely going to put up runs on Sean Manaea. We just need the Mets to answer, and I've been following along with this series. There hasn't been a lot of 2-1 games. There's been a lot of shootouts, and that favors the Dodgers. They could easily put up 2, 3, 4 runs an inning, but with Sean Manaea on the mound, I do think he's going to be able to limit the runs a little bit in the first 5 innings. We don't have a starting pitcher yet for the Dodgers. Not going to be Jack Flaherty, not going to be Yamamoto, not going to be Walker Buehler. So we're most likely going to get a bullpen day or a starting pitcher that we've never heard of. This is a matchup that the Mets have potential to force a game number 7. Doesn't matter how you get it done. Throw out everybody. Throw out Sean Manaea. Clear the bullpen. You got to give yourself a chance in game number 7. Keeping the Mets here on the money line as the play. For the best batting props of the day, we're going to be looking at Mookie Betts. Over 1.5 bases. I think this is the best hitter right now in the postseason. I know Ohtani, blah, 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 blah about Ohtani. I think Mookie Betts has been the most consistent player in the postseason so far with this team. I don't really want to take Ohtani because it's going to be a left-on-left battle, and something's really wrong with Freddie Freeman. That ankle is hurting him severely. He can barely walk. So it's going to be Mookie Betts. He's our best option in this game, over 1.5 bases. He is hitting .364 in the postseason so far this year. He's had 7 total hits over the last 3 games going up against the Mets, and he's recording at least 1 hit in 4 of the last 5 games, having a home run in 2 of those 5 games as well. He did have an extra base hit against Sean Manaea the last time he was on the mound, and I do expect him to at least get an extra base hit against him or this Mets bullpen. He's been great this season. In the postseason, we're getting a friendly matchup with that sinker. Not a whole lot of pitchers have sinker as their number 1 pitch, but Sean Manaea does. This is the best pitch that Mookie Betts hits on the season with a .359 batting average, and against left-handed pitching, he has a .308 batting average, which is much better than his right-handed batting average. We're also going to see fastball a little bit in this game, and he's great against that one as well. .278 batting average. The numbers are good for Mookie Betts here. Going up against Sean, the numbers are good for Mookie Betts in the postseason so far against the Mets. Give me him over 1.5 bases as the play. And for the best pitching prop, it's going to be Sean Manaea. It's basically the same breakdown because we don't have a starting pitcher for the Dodgers, but if you want to throw this in a parlay, it might be close to plus 1,000 because the odds of the Mets winning and Sean Manaea going over 1.5 runs and Mookie Betts having a double or more, odds are going to be pretty good, especially if the Mets can find a way to win the game. But I'm taking Sean Manaea here, over 1.5 runs. I've been getting screwed with these 1.5 runs. Multiple times we've been screwed with Clark Schmidt and Garrett Cole. We were screwed with Jose Quintana. Everything is just too easy in this series for these two teams. All you got to do is get one guy on base, and that over 1.5 runs is done. It's in jeopardy. This Dodgers team is one of the most dangerous teams in the MLB for these kind of player props because all you have to do is get one guy on the first three batters. Then you've got all the power hitters through that lineup the entire way down for the Dodgers. We could also see a leadoff walk, and then I'm sure Mookie Betts wouldn't mind hitting a home run to lead things off going up against Sean, leaving a sinker over the plate. So I am going to take the over 1.5 runs. I think it is mathematically better to take that instead of the under. There's obviously the chance that Sean comes out here, dominates, and we have seen that a couple times already in the postseason. But these teams are going to be so familiar with each other. I just don't know if his stuff's going to work again. I do think he's going to give up a couple runs, and the only way that the Mets are going to be able to win this game is if they put up 6 or 7 runs themselves, which I think they can do. But for the pitching prop tonight, over 1.5 runs, the Dodgers, they're a pretty good team here going up against the sinker. They are really good going up against left-handed pitching as well, having a 269 batting average. I'll take the over 1.5 runs for Sean as the play. Let's take a look at the recap graphic. We're going to be going with the Mets on the money line. Mookie Betts over 1.5 bases against Sean Manaea, and then Sean Manaea over 1.5 runs as the final play there. Guys, it's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Sunday, October 20th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.